Inglewood, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Rams.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from L.A. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. He'll cobble together a yard there. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
That finds Adams downfield. Well, he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
It's a gain of 25.
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A handoff for Williams, running left. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Nevis with a point after. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
The score, Rams 7, Colts nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Tight end going in motion here. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Richardson on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Takes it in at the 21. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
Give to Williams from the gun. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That's caught by Williams. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Play action now for Stafford. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And they're going to score a pick 6, Indianapolis. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They just get the play off. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Up the gut they go with Williams. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Quiddy Pay there to take him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Hey! Go 20!
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Yards on the play. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Stafford. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, You put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll start from the 39.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. So 20 yards on that play.
That's good.
And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They fake the handoff now. Stafford. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Another run for Williams. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Catch made. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. In close, they're going to pass on that field goal. They're going for it. A touchdown and a 1st down, both on the table.
50! Hey, 50!
Stafford going to go on for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Taylor again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
To the air on his first down, Richardson. Getting out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of a defense.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. On the return, here's Doolin. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting the 3rd with Taylor. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. Now he's past the 25. He cuts it back right. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Xavier Smith bringing this back. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. He's out in the clear. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Taylor now up the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Come on.
Here's Richardson. Sets up the screen. Eckler. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
To the air on 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. Brought down before the return gets far. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive.